Hello friends, in this session I am going to provide some important tips to score good marks in university or board examinations. Most of the students are learning very well but they are unable to present well in examination and they cannot able to score good marks in the examination. So I am here to provide some important tips. Kindly go through that. First and the foremost, your preparation is most important. Okay, so almost 80% of the successful that will be depending on preparation. So regular preparation is needed. While studying, it is better to use some kind of flow charts or diagram so that you can understand the concept very clearly. Especially if you are writing for technical examination, mention the flow charts. For example, some classification of a DC motor. If you are talking about, you can make a just like a flow chart or DC generator. That also you can able to make a flow charts. Some other related topic, try to make a flow chart and diagrams. That could be better. Collect the previous year question paper as much as possible by website or going through university or any other manner. Try to get at least 5 years of question papers. Definitely you will come to know what kind of questions can be expected. And also it is better to explain some important topic with your close friends, so you can able to improve the knowledge, your presentation skills, and you can able to recall as well. Another point, it is optional. Some students they are totally comfortable for group studies, but some others they are not. So if you are depends on your conditions, you can go ahead. So definitely group studies also helps a lot. One more important thing, take regular breaks. Don't do over. Okay, don't, whenever you are preparing, you plan it effectively. Make a break. At least if you are learning 1 hour, take a break of 10 minutes. Plan your exam day. First of all, you might have received the exam dates. You have to plan that particular day. And also what are all the things you have to prepare, make a checklist. Another health tip, drink plenty of water. Okay, that try to minimize the stress. And you should have a very good time management. That is also important. And the revision is mandatory. Whatever the things you learn, try to revise it frequently. Then only it will remain and you can able to present the examination. And one more important point I would like to say, you prepare your own notes. Don't depend on the typed or printed notes. Whatever you are writing, you mention in a separate notebook or diary so that you can able to remember. That could be much effective. And minimize the usage of smartphone. As much as possible you can minimize. You can watch videos that is too related to technical studies or whatever the exams, but avoid over usage. Follow proper diets. That's also important. Nutritious food, having nutritious food. Maintain a body clock, at what time you are going to sleep or you are going to get up. That's also can be maintained. And it is better to practice mock test. A number of mock tests are available. Try to attempt as much as possible. And try to understand the concept and avoid mugging up. If you mug up, that is of no use. So it is better to remember the things in a sequential manner and in a understanding way. Don't try to mug up. Answer the questions you know first. As soon as you receive the question paper, you have to plan. At least 10 minutes you can plan. For example, exam is having the duration of 3 hours. In that 3 hours, how you are going to manage, that's very important. Whatever the questions you know very well, try to answer it first. Go back to the tough questions. The tough questions can be done afterwards. First you find out which are the questions you can able to attempt effectively and present it well. Try to challenge yourself how and about your goal, your achievement. You can challenge. Definitely that will motivate you. Understand your weakness. Which points you need to improve. You should have a good idea. Let me continue. You have to study regularly. Don't depend on the 11th moment of the exam day. Try to make it regularly, at least daily, 3 to 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours you can able to manage. Keep your answer sheet neat and tidy. That is very important. And you know that first impression will be always best impression. Starting itself, don't strike off, don't rub. Okay, so your answer sheet should be neat and tidy so that evaluator can able to identify the right answer. They will get a good impression. Correct? And memorize the important formula. If possible, you can write some important formula and post nearby your study table. Every time, whenever you are seeing that, you can able to memorize it very easily. Stay calm while studying and find out a convenient place to study. Avoid social media. That's also very important, especially during exam days. Okay. So relax your body by taking short naps. That's also boost up your memory, and it will refresh, obviously. Practice derivations by purchasing a number of buff sheets. You can practice, try to go through that particular derivations, and try to write by your own, so that you can able to recall, and try to practice by writing. Definitely that is more effective, especially for those who are doing engineering or polytechnic. It is better to write and practice. Definitely that gives more result. Study at least 4 to 6 hours per day regularly. Don't wait at the 11th moment. Putting down the question number in the answer sheet, that is must and should. Sometimes the questions will be deleted by the university. They will be cancelled. The questions will be cancelled by the university. Such cases, those who are putting the question number, they will be awarded the marks. So try to put as much as possible. And also, some tough questions may come. You don't know about the specific answer. Try to relate some answers which you know best. That's also another tip. So don't leave simply. Okay. Try to avoid leaving the answer book blank. Try to write some points, important points related to that questions. You may get the credit. And the usage of stationaries. Suppose you are using a pen or scale every day. Same thing need to be used for your exam days also. Otherwise, you will lose the continuity. Okay, and better use the fine quality of ballpoint pen for your exam point. And another important points, exam venue. You have to identify where is your exam venue at least a half an hour before. So don't make tension at the last moment. And you prepare a checklist also before leaving from your home. And handwriting should be legible. I'm not saying that it depends on the person. Handwriting will be good or bad. Don't know. So, however, it should be legible. Whatever you are writing in your answer book, that should be legible. For example, I will be showing you how to write one answer. Okay. So, I am asking one question. Suppose I have seen one university question. Explain or make a brief note, or let me say explain two transistor model of silicon control rectifier. Explain modeling. What is a two transistor model? Later on you can give the typical diagram of two transistor model. Afterwards you can start the derivation. Suppose it may ask for 10 marks. Okay, so introduction they may provide 2 marks, and diagram they may give 4 marks. 2 plus 4, that is 6 marks. Another derivation, final expression for anode current, they may give for 4 marks. You can 100% you can get a full score. So I will show you once, so you can have a look on this. So explain two transistor model of thyristor, one of the university question. Here if you write these points, they may give you may get 2 marks. What is the importance of the modeling? And the diagram, if you draw it very clearly, diagram especially, I will show you the same diagram. The two transistor model you can able to see basic structure and equivalent circuit. If you draw, definitely 3 to 4 marks will be credited. And finally you can start, if you know the diagram, definitely you can start the derivation, like application of the collector current. Okay, you can write the equation, sufficient equation, and you can start doing the simplification finally. Okay, if you reach the final answer, obviously you will be getting the full answer, full marks you will be getting. Likewise, you can able to plan, especially technical examination. It will be applicable for non-technical examination also. Okay, so these are some important tips. And try to draw the diagram, and try to add more flow charts whenever you are presenting. In spite of writing more things, you can highlight some flow chart. One more important thing I forgot to tell you, you have to underline some important points. Okay, so suppose lot of theoretical concept is there. Whenever you are writing the theoretical concept, try to underline. So underline and highlight the point, so that examiner can able to identify what kind of points students are expected. Okay, so try to highlight the points whenever you are writing, especially theoretical questions. Okay, so once you complete the examination, I request you to go through the answer paper once again. Once or twice you can able to go through. At least maintain it 10 or 15 minutes to recall or to recap whatever you have written. So that's also I can able to identify. If you make some mistakes, you can able to identify. At least 10 minutes you have to maintain for that. Okay, starting at least 10 minutes you have to plan, 10-15 minutes you have to plan. Finally at the end also you have to maintain 10 minutes. Okay, plan it effectively. Your planning is very important. Okay, this is the way these are the things I explain based on my experience, and I referred some materials also.